What up, gamers? I got a couple questions for you before this review starts. Have you ever wanted to kill a squid guy by breathing fire at him and that you're a little girl? Did you ever wish that your brother was a ghost? Or even that if you don't have a brother, that you did have one and he was dead and then he was a ghost? How do you feel about being a four-armed cyclops and you live in, like, your whole world is like organisms? And then you interact with bugs. They're like functioning members of society, sort of like Mexicans. How does the collective audience feel about Native American gods? Okay, well, let me introduce you to one of my favorite games I ever done. It's called Sanitarium. It's a spooky game where a good 85% of the cast has red hair or no hair. It's a point-and-click adventure that involves puzzles where you use a towel. That's a towel. You open the story up, and then your car crashes, and your name is Max, but you don't know that for a while. It's kind of in the same vein as Shutter Island, but it's a video game, and you're a mummy instead of not. But basically, it's a dark humor game. It's super mysterious. We're gonna jump into some of the things that make this game the greatest game that I know about. Some of the funny characters that you can meet in this game. There's an old guy. You help him. He's in the morgue, but he's not dead. Let's take a couple seconds to meet him and see what he's got to say about being in the morgue when he's not dead. That's enough. There's also this topless statue. This is not safe for work, this game, a little bit. And then there's these mutant kids that are comic relief, kind of, even though when you think about it, these kids are all dying. We also have a cool, spooky soundtrack that totally sets the mood. Makes this game really scary. This game's for scary, if you want to be scared only. Don't play this game if you're a pussy or a bitch. So, pretty much, you gotta figure out the clues to figure out who you are as a being. I think you're actually a mummy, but this game was it was initially developed for mummies, and you're supposed to sympathize. And then at the end of the game, when you're not a mummy anymore, spoiler alert, at the end of the game you're not a mummy anymore, and then you find out all the stuff that happened to you. But okay, spoiler done. Initially, this game was marketed towards mummies for mummies. But then they didn't know what to do for it, so it then became another game. Despite its release date of 1998, when half you probably weren't even fucking conscious, it still holds its own as a real head smacker. This footage of the game where the guy's hitting his head against the wall. But yeah, I mean, not safe for work, includes suicide, has boobs, includes a lot of gore. This game is cool. It gets a 10 out of 10 for me, but we'll see what my editor says. Definitely a checkout. Other bonuses include, I don't know, I haven't played this game in a while, but definitely worth the checkout. Put it on your list of things to buy, put it on your list of things to smell. The end.
Big head.